Hey, paddle enthusiasts, welcome to Padel Smash Academy. My name is Cesc, paddle club owner and entrepreneur. Next to me is Julian, paddle master coach, and we're all about paddle. Whether you're new to the sport or an experienced player, you've come to the right place. Our goal is to provide you with paddle news, tournament outcomes, product reviews, and video lessons to take your game to the next level. So grab your paddle and let's get started at Padel Smash Academy. Welcome back, guys, to Padel Smash Academy. And today we're going to talk a little bit about Paraguay, right?
Paraguay and the great last weekend World Padel Tour, actually last week. Outstanding.
Yes, amazing. So let's go to semifinals. We have Ruiz and Momo versus Cuello and Tapia. And I got to say, man, there is an unbelievable shot that Cuello does and puts it out the door.
Yes.
It is amazing, you know. So let's check it out.
Point. Very few times done in the history of paddle.
Yeah, and Cuello wants to jump out just in case. What an amazing point, you know. And what an amazing point to finish that set.
Yes. And it will be great for you or our viewers and listeners to watch it, how they strategically play each point. How Momo covers every time on the first point when he serves cross court, how he covers the middle part of the court automatically. That's something that a lot of my students and a lot of amateur players I see all the time, that they live in open spaces too much. And this is a great way for you guys to watch that point, analyze it, how they cover spaces, how to recover balls, and how to defend those shots. Truly amazing.
And you see how Cuello and Tapia defend, right? You see Tapia kind of in the back, and you see Cuello there kind of in the front, waiting for a smash. And they work really well together. And, you know, Tapia was able to hit some good shots over, but finally shot too short of a lob. And Cuello was there ready. You know?
Yeah, one of the things that we, depending on your level, that's called staggering. You know, when one player's in the back, or one player stays in the back and the other on the front, even though when they play a high lob, the player at the front has to have very solid hands, because they're gonna go out to him, because he's the one in the much more defensive position, being so close to the net. Obviously, these guys playing at such an amazing level that they can defend those shots. If you're an intermediate or a beginner, I'd rather for you guys to stay back when you're defending and not run up to the net and play the stagger playing. You know,
we're watching World Padel Tour.
Exactly, but sometimes they see
we're not for amateurs. You know,
we're trying to imitate the professionals and the way they do. And if you can pay attention to that, they get so close to the net. And they hit those bombs and and they're defending. They have like a Captain American shield. Yeah. Nothing goes through. It's truly amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about Momo. How at the end there he tried to hit Cuello with the ball.
Yes.
So let's talk about that rule, because I don't know if many people know that.
No.
So in that situation, there was a smash, and Cuello was taking the ball out of the door, on their side, on Momo's side, and he was running out the door, and Momo came out and tried to hit that ball and try to hit Cuello with it, and of course Cuello kind of understands this, so he jumps out of the way just in case. But if you do that, then it goes to the Momo's
correct
point, right?
Yes.
So that's something that I've seen before, but it's not really something that happens all the time.
Well, let me give you a different example. In tennis, if let's say if you serve or if you hit a shot and you get hit in your body before the ball bounces, right, you lose the point, so the other player wins. And I have tried it in the past with my tennis background. Sometimes when you see I'm serving to one side of the court and the player who's in the opposite side is getting closer to the net. So sometimes, or is getting closer too much to the center line, you will try to aim there. If he gets hit, he will lose the point. Here's a similar rule where both players from each team run outside the court. So if it's your turn to hit that shot, and if you hit the player, regardless where he's at, it's your point.
Yeah.
So very few times happens, because for that situation to be happening there is very few far in between. So.
Right, but for Momo understanding and trying.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if he had made it, that would have been
There's a
amazing.
famous play with Bella doing it against another player that he's very close to the referee chair, and he hits the other player and he wins the point actually.
And the other player forgot about that rule.
Correct.
If not, he would have got out of the way.
Yes. Because it looks like, you're trying to hit him on purpose and he's like half a feet away from you and you try to hit him hard. But that's the way it is.
It's your only shot at that point.
It's the only option. Yeah.
So, you got Cuello and Tapia winning, even though Ruiz, I think, had a great, tournament. I mean, he played really great in this tournament.
Ruiz and Momo, I just love that couple. You can feel the chemistry there in between those two players. So sad now they're splitting.
Right.
We want to be the first ones giving you the bad news, but it's such a great couple for them to split. I mean, they've been getting some positive results, which for me is a mind-blowing thing. You're getting good results while you're splitting. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
you've invested that time already. You build that footing.
Yeah.
Now you're just gonna start all over again.
Correct.
So there's many things that do happen, in a team. It's being able to play together and if it fit well together. So who knows why the decision was to split up, but they did. Cuello and Tapia win that 6-4, 6-2. Let's go to the next semifinals. That was Chingota and Garrido and Stupa and Dineno. Great first set. Very close.
Amazing doubles.
Yeah. Great. I mean, it was, it was in a tiebreaker. It's the same thing with that in the second set.
I believe they were Chingota and Garrido. They were serving for the set, and 5-4, and they got broken back, and then they ended up losing 7-5.
Right.
What else can we say?
Nothing. That's how the ball rolls.
At the end of the day, at this level, it's one or two mistakes. You're 30 love down, very difficult to come back, and that's it. It slips away. You get nervous serving for 5-4 to win the match, to win the set, and she slips away. And then the second set, I think they went into a tiebreak, right?
Yep, tiebreak.
Second set was on a tiebreak, but it was still
7-2.
Yeah, 7-2. The tiebreak, they make quite a few mistakes, especially Garrido. Garrido is very volatile. He can play an unbelievable game, but then or unbelievable points, but then he makes so many.
He's inconsistent.
And unforced errors that they shouldn't be making. So.
You see him shine like wow.
Yes.
And then he'll make some enforced errors like what?
Yeah.
I mean, what
That's another couple that I think they had good chemistry. They were playing great, and now they're splitting up again.
Yep. We're gonna go over that afterwards. So now the finals is Tapia and Cuello versus Stupa and Dineno. Great game, but there was a great point there. A great defense by Cuello and Tapia. And how Cuello was able to stretch and get that ball,
incredible
in the play. It was unbelievable. But let's watch it, okay?
Unbelievable.
Stupa was going to try to hit him,
But I mean, you're like
fast.
2 feet away. I mean, and to be so quick, it's just incredible.
Amazing, right?
Amazing play.
Okay, so they end up winning Tapia and Cuello, and this is what their third one, a fourth win.
Yep.
Wow.
They won Abu Dhabi, Rioja, Chile, and Paraguay.
Wow, this is incredible.
Incredible.
Let's talk a little bit about Galan and
yes, but let me just say something about now a lot of people that are biting their tongues because we didn't bet on Cuello and Tapia to really do that well because of the level of, we thought, immaturity. They prove us all wrong.
Yeah.
Even I didn't believe in them, And the way they've been winning with such a dominance. I mean, they've been playing an intergalactic games. I mean, they've been kicking everyone's butt, but ridiculous. I mean, the final was 6-3, 6-2.
Right.
It was not even a game. I mean, they just got blown off. Dominated completely.
Yeah.
Same thing on the semifinals. I mean, they're playing 2 or 3 steps above everyone else for me. I mean, and if they keep this level within the next month and a half, they're going to be number ones.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole key, right?
Yes.
Keeping up a level. They're hungry right now.
They're very hungry and they're young.
Yeah, and they're young. So let's see if they can be consistent about it. And
consistency. I mean, they won 4 tournaments in a row. I mean, more consistency than that.
Well, we're talking about something like LeBron and Galan.
Yeah, or Bella and Juan Martin, because
exactly.
Galan and Bella, and LeBron and Galan, they haven't won 4 tournaments in a row. Only Bella and Diaz and Juan Martin Diaz have won 4 tournaments in a row. So these guys are making paddle history.
Yeah.
Let's keep on watching, because the level they play, the way they defend, and the way they attack, unreal. I mean, the way Tapia is playing, said by Seba Nerone, by far right now, he's the best player in the circuit, by far.
Such a great defense.
Oh my God, defense and offense, and the things he does, and the way they read the game, it's unique. It's incredible. It's amazing to watch.
They work very well together.
Yes,
without a
they
doubt.
work.
They mesh really well.
They mesh. The chemistry is there. They know each other so well.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah. Well, we'll see in the future. They're doing really well. I mean, let's see when they have some losses or not playing too well.
Now,
let's see how they come back from that.
Yeah.
But right now they're unbelievable.
Incredible.
I see them in the future of paddle for sure. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about LeBron and Galan. I think a few weeks ago they couldn't play Argentina because Galan was injured, and now LeBron had to stop playing or forfeit in one of the games in the second set, I believe in the quarterfinals, and due to an injury in his arm. So now they're going to be out the next game in Spain.
Correct.
So
I mean, we don't know. Maybe next couple of tournaments. There's the Reus tournament coming up. Then I think there's a couple of Premier Padel Tour tournaments. So look, guys, at the end of the day, at this high level, it's all about great paddle, stay in shape, and don't get injured. And you have to have all three. You can have either or. So then you need to find that perfect balance, and that's why the warm-ups and the recoveries are so important. These guys are getting back-to-back tournaments. I mean,
they're constantly playing every day.
In 4 weeks, they won 4 tournaments. So it's week in, week out. La Rioja, first week. No, Abu Dhabi. They were in Abu Dhabi. First. They came to La Rioja. They won Abu Dhabi, La Rioja. The next week, following week was Chile. Following week was Paraguay. I mean, you don't stop playing. I mean, it's just incredible how your physical and mental stamina needs to stay up to 100% every single time.
Yeah.
And when you start breaking down, you bring your partner down with you. So that's why working as a team and staying healthy, it's crucial.
And it's one of the few sports that you have that you're constantly playing. Usually you have more breaks.
Yeah, it's true.
But you're constantly playing. I mean, there's over 30 tournaments in just the World Paddle Tour.
Yeah,
right. And then you have a Premier Paddle.
Correct.
So you're constantly playing at a high level. I mean, you have to be in great shape.
Correct.
Okay, so let's talk about the new pairs, right? So
yes,
Paraguay,
exciting, super exciting.
Everybody's gonna be, changing and applying their new partner.
Yes.
So obviously, the first one I think we know about this, Paquito Navarro and Fede Chingoto. I think that's gonna be. I think they're doing well. I think he can do better than Teo. They both have a good positive, energy coming out of them. And I love Chingoto. I love how he plays. And I same thing with Paquito. So we'll see if they're able to play well together.
I mean, we got to see if they're a good match with each other. I mean, Paquito, it's a very tough competitor. It's tough to be next to you. He's pushing you to the max every single time. Some players like it, some other players they don't. So that's why they crash. And when you don't have that chemistry, it's very difficult to win games. So we'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting,
He's an emotional player.
Yes, and the good thing, the good thing that is happening now, all these guys, all these new couples, they have a week or a week and a half. I think it's almost 2 weeks for them to train with each other and get to know each other. Because one of the things is for you to change partners, from one week to the next, so you don't have time really to practice and to get to know each other.
Right.
Because here this is a team playing. You're playing with your partner. If you don't really know each other, how to do plays, how to talk to each other, how to defend, how to attack at the same time, it's very difficult to.
There's going to be too many errors. Many errors.
You have to develop that chemistry before you walk into the court.
Right.
So Paquito and Fede will be amazing.
No, I want to see how Juan Tello now plays with Alex Ruiz.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good chemistry too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think they're both. We know that Alex is left-handed. Tello is right-handed. Alex is going to play on the forehand.
Yeah.
Tello on the backhand side. So that's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, that's going to be one of the more exciting couples to watch.
Yeah. Yep. And then you have Momo Gonzalez and Mike
Yanguas. Yeah.
So I think, I like Momo and I like Yanguas. I think that should work. We'll see.
Me personally, I mean, I think Yanguas will bring, with Alex Ruiz, Momo's level went up. I think with Mike Yanguas, I don't know if he has the experience of Alex Ruiz. That's my personal opinion. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, two young guys ready to, Yanguas was playing well with Alex Arroyo, but we'll see what happens,
Yeah. And then we have Lamparty playing with Liebeck, Liebeck.
Yes. now the Super Pivot 2.0, Liebeck and Ausberger. Yes. Ausberger and Liebeck, they're splitting after Paraguay.
And that's because they have to, right, in order to play that.
Exactly, because of the point situation. If they stay together, their ranking is not high enough, so they have to play previous. Now, by them pairing with higher ranking players, they go into the main draw. So that's very positive. Lamperti, 44 years old. Liebeck, 17.
Wow.
It's granddad and grandson, sort of type of thing. But I think for Liebeck, it's going to be great because he's going to be learning so much from Yanguas, from Lamperti.
Of course. Yeah. And then the other Super Pivot, Leo, is going with Javi Rico. Okay, so
Javi, it's a little bit young. And we'll see how that couple goes. They're gonna be hitting quite a few by threes and by fours, but we'll see how mentally they stay strong together. I love the way Javi Rico's plays. I mean, very explosive and all that. But we'll see. Hopefully, they will do well.
So it's Leo too. So
Leo too. Yeah.
Okay, so now we got Garrido and John Sands.
Right? Yes.
So I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, I like Garrido with Chingoto.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like that.
Yeah,
I was hoping
was
they were
good.
gonna go for for the whole year at least. So we'll see how. And I don't know who decided to go where. So who called who first?
Something that I don't know if you guys watched the semifinals or not. And Garrido started making. I mean, body language is very important when you're playing. You have to be very, because you communicate your body language to the opponents and to your partner. Mm-hmm. And that body language of Chingoto when Garrido was making these many unforced errors, you seen
I saw it.
He was upset.
Yeah,
he was upset and he was down and instead of pushing your partner to get better and all that, because he made quite a few unbelievable unforced errors, Garrido. Even though on the last point of the match point,
that too. Yeah,
it was a double hit on a Vivora that you should be never making at that level.
Yeah. And Chingoto's usually not like that.
Exactly, it's always positive and.
But it's and I said this before, is Garrido risks a lot.
Yeah,
you need to know what shot to take, when to be defensive, when to be offensive. And sometimes you want to take that risk and you shouldn't. You should just get it back in the game, play defensive until another opportunity comes. And Garrido takes too much
yes I think the execution of the right shot at the right time is crucial for any paddle player at any level. You have to know what shot to hit, and that's why it's so important for you guys to take lessons and go to clinics and all that, because you can't hit the same shot every single time, because you got to play with the score, you got to play with your partners, the situation of the match, the situation of the point, and executing. And you see it at all levels. Executing the right shot at the right time, at the right moment, is crucial for you to start winning matches.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the changes. And now we're going to be playing in Spain, right?
Correct.
So we'll see how it goes. We're not going to have Lebron and Galán playing there, but we'll see if Stupa and Dineno meet Cuello and Tapia again.
Yeah. Look, I mean, Stupa and Dineno, unbelievable playing, but honestly, I mean, they made it to the finals. La Rioja, I think so too, or Chile. I don't know, one of those. They make it there, but now they run into this mega, super, unbelievable intergalactic couple, called Cuello and Tapia, that there's nothing they can do. I mean, honestly, it was no way they couldn't get a point out of them. I mean, from the first ball, I mean, they were just a wall, the big wall of China.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Padel Smash Academy. We hope you find our videos informative and helpful in improving your game and learning all things paddle. And if you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video from us. So until next time, keep practicing, keep improving, and keep on smashing that paddle. See you in the court.